week we had a fairly funny show about down payment requirements being lowered. We poked fun at Fox News and showed how far they were off in their news story involving the real estate industry. In case you missed it, please go back and watch. Quite entertaining to say the least. Nonetheless, we thought we'd offset our good news story with some not so good news and a not so funny story. So here we go. This is how we're gonna do it. Rapid fire. Just like taking a band-aid off. Let's just rip it off and get it done.
Go! Kelly Clarkson! We posted a feel-good story last week entitled Realtors and Mortgage Brokers. Toughest years ahead for housing market since 2010. Yeah! What you'll find out if you read it is this. You might want to buckle up, guys. Because here we go.
Last month marks the fourth straight month of a decline in existing home sales.
Yeah! Interest rates just hit a 2-year high. Awesome!
The Mortgage Bankers Association Index of Mortgage Activity is now at the lowest point since 2008 in November.
Go on. Bank of America just laid 2,100 people off due to this. Frick!
Wells Fargo followed suit, laying off 2,300 mortgage-related jobs. Double frick!
The vacancy rate now is 10.2. 10.2! This high of a vacancy rate makes builders nervous, and this has resulted in construction running at only 48% of its historical norm. Son of a biscuit!
Speaking of vacancy, according to the Census Bureau, about 53.5% of vacant homes are currently being held off the market. That's pretty awesome. Is shadow inventory a myth? Who knows?
U.S. Census data now shows that in 2013, household formations totaled about 380,000 year to date, significantly lower than the historical norm of about 1.1 million, running at 35% of the norm. That's always good. Yeah!
Home ownership amongst 25 to 44-year-olds has steadily declined since 2008. Who needs them anyways? Oh, that's right. That's pretty much everybody.
Here's a look at the median income since 2007.
Going down, down, down. We're not going down. Down, down, down. We're not going down.
Jobs? What jobs? Unemployment rate, the real number stands at 13.8%. So that's pretty cool.
In response to the housing crisis, the New York Times recently responded, America will probably spend decades paying for the mistaken priorities of the past few years. It's really a terrible story, a tale of self-inflicted harm made all the worse because it was done in the name of responsibility. And the damage continues as we speak. Well, tell me, New York Times, how do you really feel?
HELOCs. According to federal financial regulators, about $30 billion in home equity line of credits are due to reset in 2014, and in 2015, $53 billion, and in 2018, there are jaw-dropping $111 billion in HELOCs that will reset with higher payments. So you're saying there's a chance? Chief economist for Equifax calls the HELOC issue a wave of disaster because large number of borrowers will be unable to handle their higher payments. This will force banks to foreclose, refinance the borrowers, or modify the loans. And the merry-go-round just keeps spinning.
And last but not least, the new totally awesome QM rules.
That's actually QM rules, Gary?
Well, that too! They're set to take the real estate world by storm, just as the Affordable Health Care Act did the United States. A well-intended idea spoiled by government implementation. This should go over well. Yeah! What could go wrong?
So there you go. Doesn't that all make you feel a little special? Hopefully you made it through the entire gamut of awesome news and you're not looking to take a long walk off a short pier. If you guys are still around, I'd be curious to hear your thoughts on this down below. Good or bad. Our take? Some of that, or maybe all that is true, but guess what? I can't control any of it, so as for me and hopefully those around me, I'm gonna keep my head down and my hopes up and continue to do what I do best. And quite frankly, you should too. Sorry guys, gotta keep it real. Can't just tell you what you wanna hear. Wish we could, but that's not our style, and we'll see you guys next week. Dude, nobody is gonna like this story. We're gonna get like 2 likes on the story. Can you like literally like switch the thumb to thumb down? We may get more unlikes than likes.